The database in Deadline 7. We've made quite a few improvements. First of all, the write operations have been dramatically reduced, thereby improving the performance. We've increased the throughput by splitting the various areas internally to the database with Deadline and splitting that data into multiple, instead of one or two collections, we've split it into multiple collections, which can be split across multiple databases. This has the end effect of increasing throughput. Now, we can use replica sets at the moment, but what we've done with our installers is we've improved that process to allow you to build effectively replica sets which are a copy, effectively, in near enough real time of your actual primary data set, but running on another instance, another machine, say in this case. So you can run multiple replica sets, and one will be designated the primary, the rest would effectively be secondary nodes, and an arbitrator will just decide which one is the primary, and therefore allow you to have redundancy for disaster recovery purposes. And we've made that installation process much easier for you. Now, the other side of replica set, and the other very popular feature in Mongo, has now been introduced by us as well in Deadline 7 for support-wise, is sharding. Now, with sharding, we can create a cluster of shards, which effectively is a part of the existing database, and that's why I wanted to mention what a collection is. So a collection is just a part of our database anyway. But what we can now do is take each of those collections and split them into shards. And we actually split the shards in an appropriate way that maximizes the improvement and the performance improvement. Now, this data, or this load splitting, is automatic amongst shards, and what it actually means effectively is scaling horizontally by adding shards to the cluster. So I said this at the beginning, but a major announcement for us in terms of usability and performance improvements in Deadline 7 is by having more shards, you effectively can have more render nodes. How many render nodes can Deadline support? Well, kind of the answer is irrelevant now, because it's dependent literally on how many shards you increase by. But just to put things into perspective here, some of our, if not our largest customers, are not currently using sharding and are still able to scale up to multiple thousands and thousands of render nodes. So with sharding, we are literally going to a much, much larger number that we can support. And will be, as I said, dependent on literally the shards that you add.